a fabulous collection of antique toy trains. Fairview Crossing's next. Fairview. Strasburg Railroad is not only the second oldest public utility in all of Pennsylvania, it's the oldest railroad in continuous operation on the entire continent of North America. The railroad is owned by a group of local stockholders and dedicated railroad funds. Back in 1958, when 24 of the dedicated funds purchased the line as from bankruptcy and abandonment. They were organized in a most unusual fashion with one president and 23 vice presidents. We all do a day at their time, their money, and much hard work, strictly in the labor of love, for the fun of railroading and for the good of the cause. Every nickel from the ticket you purchased today is plowed back into the railroad. The railroad continues the tradition of historic preservation. On average, it will spend $250,000 to $750,000 restoring each of these antique locomotives and cars. None of it is done with any state or federal subsidies or stimulus package. Is paid for by you, our passengers. Coming up to the left side of the train is none other than Espenshade Turkey Farm, the oldest continuously operated turkey farm in the United States, as verified by Poultry World Magazine. Yes, make sure to get your subscription and check it out. Poultry World Magazine. It's a very busy place, especially in November and December, which is coming up. But it's not a very good time to be a turkey. That's when you can bargain for a Thanksgiving turkey right across your kitchen table. They've been in business for almost 8 generations. Now, in case you're wondering about the speed of our train, it's a very simple matter. The oldest timetable we ever found on our line dated from 1852. We still follow the same basic schedule today. So if you ever wondered how fast great-grandpa traveled, this is it. Definitely somewhere under 60 miles an hour.
Here's where the smart people are hanging out.
Espenshade Crossing next. Espenshade.
All righty. There is an old railroad tradition on the return trip. We have a spinning chair contest. Let us know who wins. Yeah. Who's got some tickets? Here we go.
As we enjoy the steam railroad here on the Railroad Paradise. Now, a simple word about the passenger equipment you're riding on. We try to restore our equipment to its original condition, but in all cases, we try to keep it as accurate to the period of 1910 and 1930. These cars were used in a variety of Eastern railroads in central Pennsylvania and northern New England, including the Boston and Maine, and Reading, and Western Maryland. They're made of solid oak and mahogany, with a broad inlay on some of the paneling between the windows. And those kerosene chandeliers and coal-fed pot-belly stoves are not for appearances. We do use them during the cold winter months, which is shortly upon us. All these cars were carefully restored by our master craftsmen in the shops of the Strasburg Railroad. As you look out your windows right before you is Lancaster County's beautiful farmland. Today we'll travel past 21 working Amish and Mennonite farms, which is one of the most productive and beautiful land in Pennsylvania. In an effort to protect the farmland, you see the Strasburg Railroad will donate a portion of the proceeds of your ticket for the preservation of that farm by the Lancaster County Farmland Trust to keep the railroad rural and agricultural. Strasburg, considering visiting here, the Cherry Crest Adventure Farm, where you can have several fun family-filled events for the family and the amazing corn maze. Future visit, the Cherry Crest Adventure Farm is a separate ticket, but you can get off the Gulf Grove, go through the farm, and get back on any returning train to East Strasburg. you go. In the second valley to your right, there used to be a little narrow gauge railroad called the Lancaster, Oxford, and Southern. Now, the scrappers took up the rails so quickly that they stranded old number 6 and her train out on the line. And there's no way to get her back. Although long since abandoned, as we approach Carpenter Crossing, we'll stop here and blow our whistle. We're not always sure about this, but we blow our whistle at Carpenter's Crossing. The ghost of old LONS may answer us back. We slow down. We ask you to have your windows open. Please, very, very quiet. We're going to pause here right before Cherry at Carpenter's Crossing and listen. Roll number 6. Here we go. Everybody be quiet. Let's see if we can hear number 6 will answer. Folks, even though it's Saturday, it appears that somebody's out there. Now, did I hear somebody say it was an echo? No, let's face it, let's give you the honest truth here. That's no echo, folks. We pay that ghost $27.50 a day to do that just for us. That makes the ghost the highest paid employee on our railroad. We've never seen the ghost, but somebody keeps cashing all those paychecks. Goes much underway. Crossing, you will see on the left side, Carpenter's Graveyard ahead of you on the left. I'll ask if anyone here is on board for the graveyard. Carpenter's Crossing is next. You'll notice up there on the graveyard, one of the oldest graveyards in Lancashire County, and it is very free. French Huguenot, who led France in the early 1500s to escape persecution. She and her followers led France for England, where they obtained land grant for 2.5 square miles of land on the way down. For the story and their followers, the name of Tower of Paradise, Paradise. Now back then, 225 years ago, this was America's frontier. Only the Great Korean and her followers were Indians, and her and his followers were here at that time. 11th place junction is next. 11th place junction. Line of the Strasburg Railroad takes the former Pennsylvania Railroad line to the main track. Our train will left come alongside the New York to Chicago high-speed rail line now Amtrak. The original railroad being part of the latest railroad, part of the Pennsylvania Railroad, that's what I want to say, in 1857. This was an important stop on the 30 trains per day scheduled in 1898. Four main tracks are made here in 1961. Today, only two tracks, which Amtrak are running. More than a dozen trains still cast it, starting to slow down. The state of railroading where trains once were 4x1 system, which became the first train station. We come across, we'll see today's great activities of 611 and 475. We find ready to see three beautiful underpowered Strasburg Railroad. Central Station's East Strasburg Railroad. Have a good afternoon.
If you have a ticket for the lounge, or car 118 or 75, that's 2 or 3. If you have a ticket for the dining car, runner bridge 93, and then there's 4.
Yeah, it's got it.
Goes there and goes back. Sure. Do a big circle. You know. Maybe other people on the line.